Hello, let's get started. Welcome to One Map, Two Countries, a City Skylines 2 series. I'm Urban Links, and I've been playing city builders for years. This channel is where I slow things down and actually enjoy the process. The idea is simple: one shared map, two different countries, growing side by side, each with its own style, planning, and challenges. So, we are building on Sapphire Golf map made by Longy012. We'll be taking things realistic step by step. This will be one episode per week, focused on clean layouts, infrastructure, and long-term growth. No rush, no perfect plan, just building and improving as we go. Okay, let's start by laying down the foundation. We will have the connection down here like this. So what I'm thinking, let's connect it so people can turn around and it's not just empty space. So what we will do now is we need some connections. So we actually need some electricity. So we have electricity coming from there. Do we have main power? Main power grid is there. Well, it's not. So what we will do, we will need to spend a bit of money so we can get proper connection as with cables. Although it has capacity, but as you can see, it's 400 megawatts or 80 megawatts. I'm guessing with 80 megawatts it might be alright for the start, but yeah, let's not spend all of the money. Let's be sensible and let's just keep it here. So what we will do, let's go underground. Oh yeah, so we can't connect. Alright. So what we will do, we will just start building a grid-ish. Not really American style grid. We will have some roundabouts as it's Europe, and in Europe roundabouts everywhere. Especially where I live, there is tons and tons. But I'll be honest with you, I love them. Not every single place, but most of them, most places, they're exactly where they're supposed to be, and they just do make sense being there. So what we will do, let's do easy peasy. Let's do this. Small, no. Let's do medium. Large, no. Medium. Yeah, medium roundabout. Have plans for this. We will have a quite nice water side with the queue. So not probably for sure, we will have a old town vibes here. Probably will use something from French Park, Dutch Park, Mediterranean Park. Basically mix of everything. We'll see how it feels, what feels better, what feels out of place. We will just delete it. There will be quite a few near the Waterfront, quite a few buildings that we will have to hand place. So basically I'm thinking more than likely what we will do is jump into quite a few time lapses. As when you're hand placing stuff, it just takes a lot of time, and I don't think you want me to just be here and mumble on trying to fill the empty quiet space. So what we'll do is once we get there, we'll just think of places and times when we can jump into time lapse. So yeah, what we were doing, we were thinking about water and electricity. So water. Can I, sir? May I please have water? So we're gonna build it down here. Although I'm thinking here at Waterfront we will have some high residences from UK Park. The thing, forest. Yeah, it would be quite nice. Normally, you would see outskirts down here that you have like interesting buildings, like these ones. Let's find it. Yeah. Apartments, flats. So something like that. I'm thinking couple here on the water side. It would be looking quite nice. At least that's how I'm thinking. Okay, let's mumble in and let's quickly jump into time-lapse so I can sort out all the electricity, water, so we can actually start building houses and stop mumbling on. So, I've been thinking about electricity, and I know that it's very hard to start with building everything and basically not having enough money for all the stuff that we want. As you have noticed probably that we are playing with everything unlocked, including the map tiles, sorry. So I'm thinking, I know it might seem like cheating, kind of is, but it's not. In my head, it's not. So what we will do, we will actually connect our city to outside world with electricity, and at the same time, I did notice that we have a possibility to build electricity plant here. And you might guess we are gonna go for geothermal power plant. As for me, I think it is one of the most efficient plants. It is quite green, well, at least in game. The pollution is not that bad. In reality, we have seen in Iceland they are doing quite a great job. But there has been quite bad places where they don't know how to deal with the underwater water from underground, and well, I don't need to go too deep into it. Let's concentrate on this. So we will build geothermal power station down here, and at the same time we will connect I want to build it there because like we have like quite good road connections down here, and workers will be able to travel down there. So what we will do, we will just place it down and connect. We'll connect it to outer world and our city. So let's jump back into quick time lapse. So we are all connected to outside world and our city. Probably you've seen that I actually connected the electricity for the city on our little peninsula, where we are just arriving through the border control. For me, I think it is quite realistic, as you can see by the fence, that actually it is actually where on the other side of the country. So if we are getting the electricity for them, so we are responsible for it. So it is kind of alright for me in my head. And I just noticed that this block keeps jumping. I really hope it's not gonna be reoccurring non-stop. Because this is the second time I have noticed it jumping, and it's the same on the other side where it just keeps falling down. Okay, we will deal with that later on when I'm gonna be actually detailing more of the border crossing, which will be put in the time lapse. So what we will do now is, there is one thing more left that we need is recycling, but for now it is quite a big expense, and I'm not really sure where I would like it, because the air is kind of blowing. I think air pollution, if we look at the air pollution, so the wind is blowing that way. So at the start I was thinking maybe somewhere here, but it will be actually blowing all down here on our, where we're gonna be building our city right now. So we could build it here for now, but it's quite far for my liking. Although it's not that far, if you get on the motorway, you should be able to get there. What the heck? Let's do it. No, let's not overthink. Let's just get it over with. We will have connection here. Yeah, perfect. So we'll do big landfill down here. So what I will do, I'll just place it here. And let's go with it. At the end of the day, we know that later on we will be more than likely building incinerator, so we will not have to think about it. Let's leave some space. Okay, we do have this. So we have landfill, we have electricity, water, and we are able to start building our city. So what I will do now, I'll do quick grid for our main city, then I'll do quick grid for our low density buildings, and then after that we will start filling everything in, and we will go this way. Make some industry down here, not too much, because as we looked at the air pollution, everything is blowing this way, which is not the best, but what can you do? So we are back from making grid for our old town of British side of the map. So what we will do now is we have a waterfront here. So what we will do now, I will start building on this side. I want to put in, as I said previously, some British themed high-rise buildings. As you can see, I unpaused the game. I'll try not to pause it anymore, so it is more realistic and we are not like just jumping out of it non-stop and saving money. Although, why not? We can do it. It's a game, again, not reality. So I'm thinking probably we could set these two together. What do they have? Yeah, small windows on the sides. I think on level 2 they are actually flipping around. No, they're not flipping around. Level 3, but level 2. Yeah, they stay all the time like that. So I'm thinking, do we put it here or do we look for like this? This was the original what I wanted to do, yeah. So I wanted to build it this way, over here. Now I'm thinking, do I really want to do it that way? And the more I look at it, the more I want to say yes, I want to do it that way. What happens in level 2? Level 2 it jumps over level 1, level 3, level 2, level 3, where's level 5? So what we will do, we will go with level 1 and then when it flips over on level 2, we'll just ignore it and hope that it's gonna level up quickly to level 5. I will use some buildings which are already leveled up, but currently there is no need. Like we can build whatever we want on this side. It's not that we really need it. So what I will do, I'll place it here. One of these. We can't place it there. We will place another one here, just closer to the bridge. So yeah, how does it look? Yeah, absolutely perfect. I like it. Whoopsie, we have forgotten about actually connecting water. Or did we? That's interesting. Why is there no water? Is there no electricity? There is electricity, there is water. So what's up with you, buddy? And it's just no water. Weird. Let's see. Did we mess up here? I think we did mess up here, did we? Yes, we did. Yeah, we did mess up here. Somehow. Is it going anywhere? It's not going anywhere. Wait. What have we done? I got no clue. Sometimes. Something just happens and we don't know what. Let's move it a bit. Now it's screaming that we have not connected it. Okay, did not have anything down there previously. So, what is going on? I don't understand this. There's water now? Water pipe not connected. Which water pipe is not connected? Wow. So what we will do, we will just rebuild, because I don't want to see this non-stop. Water, yeah, should be. There is no water. So weird. Let's just rebuild it. Did it work? It worked. Some sort of glitch, but we have sorted it out, so that's alright. Oh, backed up sewers. We forgot about that. Sometimes I surprise myself how I woke up and put my head on. So what we will do, we will quickly jump into another time lapse. I will deal with this quickly, and then we're gonna be back. So we're back. That was embarrassing. Well, hey ho, things happen. Can't be worried about it too much. It just happens. So what we will do, we'll try and find another hive. No, large RB. No, it's not in demand. So we can have 124 households, 248 households altogether. So what we will do next is just let's get on with this. So I'm thinking we'll build some buildings from French back down here, and also we'll do some. So what we have here, everything is alright. Everything is alright. We put some French, Mediterranean. Let's just mix it up and see what looks best. So I'm thinking let's start with this corner. Are we gonna start with this corner? I'm thinking yeah, and then slowly work our way up down there. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So what we'll see. Yeah, we can perfectly get in anything down here without actually hand placing any of the buildings. Let's do... where do we have Mediterranean heritage buildings? Down here. So what I will do, I'll try and put it in and just see how they're looking, and then I will decide if I want to keep them straight away, because again, it is Spanish side out there and this is English British side down here. If I look at Gibraltar, most of the buildings they do have with this kind of roofing. In French Park there is like orangey type of roofing, but not to all of the buildings, just quite a few. The original French roofing, which is, let's see, French, let's go French so you can see it. Not high, medium, so you can see that kind of roofing you actually can see in London. Some places will be a darker, but some there is parts which are very similar to how it looks in France. But I'm assuming that they're taking this from Paris. Like, I've been in Paris, like every single building looks exactly like that. So yeah, what we will do, we will just try and focus on these type of buildings with the orangey type roof. And I know it's not orange down here, but it still works into it because it's British. You know, 70s, 80s, I think these buildings are from that timeline. And as this is the island, I imagine that it's been in same as Gibraltar, long time under British rule. So at some points in 70s, 80s, they were trying to sort out living conditions and build flats, apartment buildings like that. And I don't even have a problem with it being next to like old town. So let's build more. Let's build more. So this one we will have to actually hand place. It's not the most. So what we'll do, we'll just do something like this. Doesn't want to go there. Do we have two? Corner 2? Yes, we have corner 2. I know medium is falling down like crazy. But we don't need to worry about it. It will jump up again very soon. Always it does. Have found way how I do these corners. So what I will do, I'll do building like this. Probably not this one. As I said, something doesn't go the way I want it to go. So yeah, we will do... Oh no, not what I wanted to do. Okay, we'll get to it a bit later, so what I will do now... Oh, just these ones. Build a couple more of these. So, is this what I wanted to do? Yes! Yeah, so put the corner here. And then we will have... Remember, I was using this building. No, not that one. Yes, no. Can't remember now. I think yeah. Yeah, so they are kind of connected together. What we'll do, we will have a mural on that. Do have some interesting looking murals. Kind of have in my mind. This one. Oh no, it's too small. It's just too small. Or is it though? No, it is too small. So we need something wider than 13 meters. So what we will do, maybe some cat face. Too big, too big. Some mushrooms. Too crazy, not a club. We'll be able to do that mural somewhere else, like a shopping district where we have like bars, clubs. That would be more appropriate. Oh, look at this. Amazing. We have more mountains in this region. Yes, I actually love it, and it makes it look how it's supposed to look. Yeah, absolutely amazing. Don't like that there is the separation down there. We will just move it a little bit up here, just like that. What we could do actually, it will ruin my mural. Move the mural down here. We might need to delete it. I'll move it here, all the way here to the edge. To the edge. We might be able to squeeze in 2x2. Squeeze it in, and let's just need to push it outwards. Do we need to push it outwards? Yes. We do. So it will look like this. There you go. It's a bit offset, but in real life, I've seen areas where it is like that, and it does make sense. It's not something that jumps out straight away. What we gonna do with this? Does it still look good? Does it look good? Does it? I have no clue. Do I like it? Do I like it? Actually, the answer is yes. I do like it. I'll leave it like that. Let's adjust the surface so it looks better. quick fingers. So you've seen what my intentions is for this area. So we will fill in all of this bit down here. I'm thinking probably we might have some kind of park. Just wondering where exactly we would have it. Might be this area, just so we have a bit less traffic on our main road coming in. We could do some kind of park down here and probably add some shops facing that way, away from the main road. As I said, just to have a little bit less traffic. And with the junctions, you've probably seen at the start of the video that I was adjusting them, that there's like no turning and whatever, and now I actually put another road on top of it, and it's all gone. So what we will do with these roads, we will adjust them as we go. When there is traffic, we deal with it. Probably change the two-way. It's 2 ways. We will just change it to 1 way. But that we will deal with as and when. So again, let's jump into a time lapse, and I'll speak to you soon. So we are back. This is what we have built so far. I find that it's quite alright looking. It's, well, to be honest, I actually really like how it has turned out. There is some bits that I would change a little bit, but like we can't go into too many details. Like the other way, I'll be trying to place one building for crazy amount of time, and it will be just long. So what we will do is I noticed that we don't have all the necessary services provided. So what we will do, we will just for now import city services just to make sure that we cover at least partially all we need, just for now, for time being, while we are building up and getting the people in and building the businesses up. So currently what I'm thinking, we don't have too many shops so far. So what I will do is I want to build some sort of shopping district somewhere. Probably this area. Then we could do like probably shopping center, no, but like supermarket. But I think the supermarkets are a bit bigger than the space we have down there. So yeah, a lot bigger, quite a lot bigger. So what we will do, we can actually have McDonald's. One of the things, UK McDonald's everywhere, everywhere. I know it. Used to be big lover of McDonald's, now healthy foods. But yeah, we will place McDonald's somewhere around here. I can't tell you exactly 100% where exactly, but we will place it. We will place it here. So what I will do, I'll actually have a petrol station, fuel station down here, and we will have McDonald's next to it. So what we will do, I wanna find fuel. Let's find fuel. Fuel. Nope. Gas. Sorry. Not fuel. Go the American way. Gas. Although it is actually liquid, but hey ho. Let's not get into that. We want, what size do we want? Do we want 4x6? 4x6, is it gonna be big enough for me? I'm wondering if we will build street down here. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. We will do one-way street. One-way street down here. Do we want to be the one? Can't decide. No. It will be this. Not far enough. 4x6. We want 4x6. Friends. We need 4x6. That's the 4x6. Yep. That's the one. That's the one. So we're gonna have fuel station here in the corner. 4x6. Straight away. Somebody moves in. The demand is quite high. Doesn't surprise me at all. What we will do, I know it's quite tight down here, but come on, doesn't matter. We will put the McDonald's, then we will have some shops here as well. And McDonald's, where you at? You are just here. So McDonald's, oh my god, did not realize that. It's much bigger than we thought. Can we squeeze it in here? We can't. Or we actually can. Let's be smart about it. We're gonna do this like this. Don't worry, don't worry. You will see what I'm after. Just give me time. So what we'll do is we will actually have one-way street here. Yes, we will. There is connection there. And upgrade this to that. And we will place a car park. Are we gonna place a car park? Yes, we will do. Smaller car park. 3x1. We do 3x1. Not that. What about this? bigger. Actually, let's do bigger. 2x5. Yeah. Why doesn't it want to connect? No. Why? Why? Yeah, let's see if we can fix it this way or not. Hopefully we can. Pathfinder, there is a path which does not connect. Let's do this. Yep, sorted. There we go. So we have sorted that issue and we will not have to think about it. So what we will do now, we will have some couple shops. Like I imagine if we were actually in mainland UK, there would be probably some B&M or some sort shop like that where you can buy your house items. Depth. Let's go 4x4 so we can place some so we can place some trees afterwards. Those inwards. Do we want this one with the car park in front? Do we want just one shop or do we want like this Japanese style? More like it. Need to figure out if we're gonna go for that or not. Oh, this is nice. Yeah, so I'm gonna put this in the corner. I love it. Box shop. Yep. Looks amazing. Does not look out of place. So we're gonna leave this and then we're gonna... Let's go for... North American, no. Let's go for 3x4 and 2x3. And... Yep, I love it. I will change the color. I don't like the pinkish. It's too pink in my head. Or do I leave it? Because there's two pink buildings next to each other. The banners are in pink. Yeah, let's leave it. And let's change this one to actually green. Green, yellowish green, yellowish green. Yeah, it kind of suits each other. This is all white. Do you want to change anything? No, no, it's pretty good. So what I will do now is I want to expand this grass down here and then put some shrubs. So you can't really see it. No, actually there is connection. Do this. Bike stand. We want the bike stand. Only issue which I hate dealing with is cyclists. I think it's just a bit ridiculous, but I know it's gonna get better. But in some of the cities, since I have had it, it's just horrible. I'll be honest with you. The traffic, it's like it's not realistic enough for me in my eyes. It should be like if you don't really have proper roads for cycling, you should not cycle. I do understand, especially in UK, there is people who are cycling on the roads where it's hard to see them and whatever, but the amounts are not the same as they are on in game. Because like, come on, like, well, let's not get too hung up on it. Let's keep playing. Yeah, I kind of. It does look similar to UK normal shopping centers, some parking there, some shops down here, some cafes, probably McDonald's everywhere. I actually love how it looks. Pretty cool. Good detailing. Shout out to the person who made it. So yeah. So and fuel station down here, gas station, fuel station, however you want to say it. Let's drag out the surface. Perfection is the enemy sometimes. Takes time. So now what we are supposed to have, probably you saw this building. I just saw it and I was like, yeah, I need to get it on this side. I'm just thinking like it's shoving off to other side, the Spanish side, because as I said previously, we will have Old Town here as well, the Spanish side Old Town. So I'm thinking you would want on the water side like something impressive where you can look, yeah, there is Spanish guys, and on this side they would have something impressive as well, and like shoving off to each other, especially longer time ago where there is no cars and bridges or whatever, you would just build something big and show off. That's how I imagine it. Probably none of these buildings would actually exist on the waterfront. All of them would be in mainland, so they are in safety. But we are playing the way how I'm playing, and let's imagine that this is how they would go. So now what we need to do is we need more jobs. And how many jobs do we have? We have 467 jobs, 500 people living in the city, and now basically what we will do, we need more tax income as well, because it's pretty bad so far. So what we will do is let's start with more shopping, or do we go into industry right now? Also we need low housing. So what we will do is I will go and build some farmlands. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, wouldn't be too bad. Also we could slowly move this road down here. I think we need to upgrade it a bit higher. It needs to be a bit higher, wider. I meant like 4 lanes or something like that, but probably not starting from that, because we're going to be still probably up until here. All this area will be low housing, and then we could have a bridge going over, so we can have some industry down here, and then farmlands down there. So what I will do now is we will jump into time lapse. Yeah, we will jump into time lapse. I will build out the roads, and then once we are ready, once the roads are built out, we will get back on it and just fill in all the land. So I have laid out road for farmlands we're gonna have. They're gonna be up the hills, kind of. But I don't have a problem with that because in reality, like I've seen farms in crazy hills, like even hills like this. This is even higher. Well, probably not this high. So I don't see it as a big problem. So I feel like yeah, it is actually gonna be fine. So you don't need to worry about it. Let's just get on with it and actually fill it in. So what I'm gonna do now, yeah, by mistake I had to use the 2+1 road down there. So let's see what resources where exactly we have, and we will go from that and try to figure out where to place what. So we can see that there is not much fertility down here, so it's actually pretty bad. But I have noticed that sometimes, although it should be doing alright when it's like 2000, 3000 fertility, land fertility, in my build cities, it for some reason doesn't work. Like it's not enough. So what we will do, we will just try and focus on these more darker yellow where we definitely gonna have enough fertility for having a farm. And the rest of the land, like where we have ore, we'll try to do some kind of ore. And where we do have like, did not notice this, so we will have another road going this way because there's like very good land here, very good land. We might have some land here, and then I'll try to figure out a place where we could just have a generic industry somewhere here. Probably ain't gonna be here because land fertility here is crazy good as well. I did not notice that. We could actually squeeze in something here maybe. Although I would prefer housing down there, more realistic as well that would be. So let's just get on with it, and we'll do the chicken farms here. Chicken farm, absolutely perfect for that. Where we could do another one, probably another here. Then we will do the quarry, do something interesting. So what we'll do, we'll jump into another quick time lapse where I will be placing some farms and some other stuff on the map, and I'll see you back in a second. So I'm thinking that will be your farm area for now. We will decorate off screen as well, put some trees in around the actual area of farms. But that I will do later on. So what we will do now is next step will be I think we are still lacking jobs. Yes, that's correct. So what we will do, we will just build a couple farm related factories down here with some industry. Sorry, with generic industry together, and then we will try and do some low housing down here, and we might jump into the city for a tiny bit, but probably not too long, because I'm thinking that we won't have a high demand very soon, so we just need to quickly have some jobs, otherwise people won't be able to pay their bills and they will start moving out. So let's get on with it, and let's do some industry now. So we have built a little bit of industry, not too much, of course, as all the wind is blowing that way, and we just don't want to get all the pollution inside the city and have even more problems, and just basically destroy everything that we have built short after. So I think it's good amount. I do really like that cereal mill. It looks pretty nice, especially when you're coming down from the motorway. Looks pretty nice. We have a tree down here. Let's get rid of it. It's pretty good looking. Yeah, realistic. All the grain silos, and like yeah, I like it. It's pretty good, and good location, not far from all the farmlands. So you can process everything. So what I'm thinking, probably more than likely, at some point we will have to build train station down here, so we can actually send all the products that we produce away, and actually ease up our own life, and have less truck traffic when we get deliveries to our own city down here, and the one which is gonna be down here soon. So what we will do now is we will go back in this area. I'll do quick grid, and we will build some waterfront housing down here, because I think that's like prime location. You wanted there. I would even probably think of building some of a waterfront shop shop buildings. Yeah, so yeah, what we'll do, we'll grab this road. So what we'll do, I think we are gonna place a roundabout here. This area is too short. What we'll do, we will change it to one-way street. And now it looks ugly, might look ugly for some. For me, it does not look ugly, because it's pretty realistic, I would say. Hey ho, who cares? It's not that hard. Always can go in a quick time lapse, so you don't get bored about it. And yeah, so I'll place some waterfront buildings. So I'm thinking probably what we're gonna do here. We could squeeze in depth 3. Depth 3. Oh, I wish it was on the other side, the other corner. That would be lovely. Do we have anything that's going to the other side? No, we don't. We actually don't. We do. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Yes, great looking building. Yes, I like this asset. So yeah, that's amazing. Actually, very good. Very good. I like it. Let's place some waterfront buildings down here, and probably I will be placing them this way so we can't. There we go, autosave. Very quick autosave, that's what I like. Yeah, we're gonna do 5s, so they go here, and we're not using the main road for getting into the shops, getting out of the shops for deliveries and the rest. Just need to be smart about it, so later on it doesn't come back and bite us. And so we have space for 7. Let's do 3. Don't have 3. 4. We do have 4, but 4 ain't gonna leave us much space. Oh, it was actually 6. So we really don't have anything. Oh, we have 3 by 6, but 6 is too deep. 3 by 4. What about 3 by 4? Could do. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do 4 by 5, and then we're gonna leave space. North American, do we like it? Yes, we do like it, and actually it works in the favor of how and what I wanted to do. I was thinking you're gonna have a pedestrian road down here, and as it has a shop front down there, it's quite beautiful. Okay, it doesn't have shop front here, but it's not too bad looking as well. So we will quickly insert a pedestrian street down here. Yep. Yeah, good looking. I like it. I like it. Very beautiful. Let's put some greenery here. I want it to look nice. This tree. Yeah. Looks nice. So, and over here, what we could do, we could put small plaza, small park. Can we? Tiny park? Mini park? Urban parket? There is space for it, actually. It's kind of on a roundabout. You can look at the road. Yeah, I do like it. It looks not too bad. What we'll do is just delete. Let's delete this and get this. I want it to be in the same color. Yeah, it looks nice. What we can do also is add a path so people actually can get through there. And pedestrian path. Have it here. And go here as well. Yeah, do like it. I really do like it. And now what we will do is let's place some waterfront low level buildings. Greenify everything so it looks a bit more like realistic, so it's not too open. Not open. Open is nice, good. I'm thinking it's a bit bare. It looks bare if without trees. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of plain no tree country. So definitely we need some trees everywhere, so it looks a bit better for us. At least for me, I enjoy placing trees everywhere. Sometimes too much, I would say, even though it's not too realistic anymore, but like, come on. And yeah, that's about it for now. So we have filled some of it. Game paused, didn't notice that. So what we will do, I think I'll finish off this area in a time lapse. So we have finished with all the buildings, and what we will do now, we'll work on the beach. I personally really love good-looking beaches, so we'll just do some terrain, and then we will just start working on it, and let's see how it goes. And as you know, every nice looking beach requires a pier. That's what we're talking about. Let's build a pier. We'll start with the narrow part at the beginning, and then we'll just widen it so people have space where to go out and fish. And when I make beaches, I always like putting invisible pedestrian paths, because it makes it look more realistic. People walking on the beach and not having like actual concrete footpaths or something like that. So let's place some of them. So as we have finished with the beach, we will fill in all the small gaps that we have left. Let's build some commercial at places, fill in the little corners, place some smaller buildings, and let's just make it more realistic and cozier. Alright, I'm gonna leave it here for today. This is just the beginning of the One Map, Two Countries series, and there's a lot more to build and improve. If you enjoy this relaxed style of City Skylines too, feel free to subscribe and follow the project as it grows. And let me know in the comments what you'd like to see next. Roads, industry, public transport, or more border crossings between the two countries. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye!